It's Planet Hank and Big Mo, and we're live from Planet Bro.
Peace was good, man. It's Planet Hank, man. We live from Planet Bro. This is my big bro, Mo.
What's up, y'all?
What the deal?
Alright, for today we got a review for you guys for Sonic the Hedgehog. Directed by Jeff Fowler. Ben Schwartz is playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Tika Sumpter is in this movie. James Marsden and the legend Jim Carrey. This movie takes place on Earth. It's not like, Sonic Land or one of those different dimensions or something like that, like the video game. It takes place on Earth. And basically, someone is trying to get Sonic to pretty much to harness his power. That's pretty much the simple gist of it. What do you think about the movie, bro?
I wasn't too much of a fan of it. Me being a Sonic fan, as long as I have, we played the games from Sega, Dreamcast, all that stuff. I watched a little bit of the cartoon. I thought the storyline was kind of weird for a backstory, but maybe they had that in the game. I don't know if they took liberties with it, but I did like how Sonic looked, because I know that they redid how he looked, which was real good.
Oh yeah. That the first time this movie started to circulate, like that it was coming out and stuff like that. Yeah, he looked freaking horrible, and for once in a lifetime, the internet rioted, and they actually changed the whole entire design.
Yeah, he kind of took me to like the boy from Jumanji. He looked first time.
He looked exactly like that.
The monkey boy when he turned into.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
He looked
exactly like that.
So,
actually, the boy looked better because at least he was real. He was real. So he's a boy with fur. Exactly. So technically, the boy actually looked better. So,
I mean, to be 2020 and we shooting a Sonic movie,
yeah, I
just had real high expectations because like what we got live robots, like we've come a lot far.
Yeah, we came far. We came very far. I get it.
So if I'd rather had played the Dreamcast game versus how the movie looked, because I'm just a fan personally of having that kind of character like Incredibles in their own world where you don't see no human interaction, because I don't really like movies like that, like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I don't like movies like that. I just like a full CG, like a Toy Story.
So what do you think? You think if they, what would you like if let's say they did the same thing that they did in Jumanji, but they had a real kid there that was Sonic? Would you like that better?
That might have been a little bit better.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, the design looked way better. Like he looked more like Sonic, but it's 2020. You can actually put a real person there, put some prosthetics on the person, and make a Sonic. So that is a little lazy.
Yeah, because even with that, I felt like the Planet of the Apes franchise really
made it realistic.
Because there was nobody playing the monkeys. They had the CG. You couldn't tell.
Yeah, just like even Thanos, they used mocap. So basically, it was Josh Brolin with mocap, and it looked just phenomenal. This kind of they were kind of lazy on this, but I don't know what the budget was, so I'm not even sure if that's the reason why. But some asshole that does CG made a lot of money off of doing nothing.
Yeah, I know you worked, but they could have looked a lot better. And I know probably because they pushed it back, they couldn't do too much more.
Yeah, they actually did. Remember, they wanted to do in the Mandalorian. They wanted Baby Yoda to be
I
CG.
feel like Baby Yoda looked better than something.
Yeah, and Baby Yoda was actually prosthetics. It was a puppet.
There's great puppetry, great audio animatronics. I think with Star Wars, there's an acceptance of a certain look. and so I'm taking chances here that I wouldn't take on a film that wasn't this.
It looks exactly like you see on the screen. It's an animatronic. You know, these days you're so used to everything being like a tennis ball or a CGI later on, but this thing was real.
It's not even CG at all. So yeah, you know what? 100%. I agree with him.
Yeah, because I did like how they have him running.
Yeah.
You know, they made a reference to the Flash. I don't know if DC owns something with Sega.
Yeah, but they definitely made reference to the Flash. Yeah.
He was like reading the comics and shit. That was cool. That was cool. Great family film.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a cool family film because it's cool for us as adults. Yeah. But your kids ain't gonna know nothing about Sonic, so it'd probably be cool to watch it and then bring them back to the game. I respect it cool. off of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, you got anything? Salute to Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. So yeah, before we started shooting, we're talking about Jim Carrey. Listen, if you want to go see vintage Jim Carrey, watch this movie. Jim Carrey is back with a vengeance. The man reminded me of a lot of reminiscent of Batman Forever Jim Carrey when he played the Riddler. Mm-hmm. He was great. Like it was refreshing to see the legend do his thing, and he didn't disappoint. Every single scene that he's in, he steals. Okay, he is Dr. Robotnik in the best form. This was a perfect casting in my opinion. I love seeing him do his thing. He was funny. I laughed on more than one occasion just because of his antics and what he was actually saying. It's worth seeing based off of that alone. And also there was
I saw the movie because Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
Yeah, hey. When I got the call to do Sonic, it was really exciting.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik.
He is a madman. Ugh, I can't with that guy.
You're mine, Hedgehog.
That was an illegal left, by the way.
Coming through! Of course, he's a 300 IQ, so it took me a week and a half to prepare.
And there's also like the sister in this movie. What's her name? She's not coming up.
Natasha's.
Her name is Natasha Rothwell. You got it.
Okay. Yeah.
And Natasha Rothwell, she also was another funny part about this movie. She had a small part, wasn't really on the screen for crazy long, but she played the sister of Miss Sumter, and basically she had some funny moments. Like her comedic timing was on point, and that's really what this movie is. This movie is very simple. It's very basic, but in the best of terms. Like you made a competent video game adaptation, and that's all we want. Like the fans have been looking for a good video game adaptations for a long time. We got Mortal Kombat, the Tomb Raider, but we barely got those. So when you see this movie, you're gonna just see a competent video game adaptation, and it's gonna be fun. It's not gonna take itself seriously, and the actors for the most part do exactly what they're supposed to do: make us laugh and keep the story flowing. That's all.
I ain't gonna lie, I was dozing off in the theater. I didn't get most of the jokes. It wasn't that funny to me. I mean, I just wanted it to be. I kind of went into it thinking that it was gonna be a certain way. Cause I didn't really watch the trailer, but it was cool for the most part. Am I gonna watch it twice? No, I'm not gonna watch it twice. But if you want to see it, it's not a waste of your time, because like I said, if you're a Sonic fan, then definitely check it out. But certain things I had issues with inside the storyline that I was like, they could have wrote it just a little bit better. So I didn't get certain things. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but Sonic should be able to do regular stuff that Sonic does in the game, and I feel like he didn't really get into
I know
that.
exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? I just tell you, like, Sonic took an elevator to get to the top of a building when he should have just been able to run up a building, because then he ran down the building.
Yeah, so
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so yeah, this things like that, like there's that scene, and there's another scene. This guy is spoiler alert, he is he is on the lam from the government, and then he gets to go into like a big government type building and use his ID, and he should have been like, you know, he should have been most wanted
because he's wanted. He was on the TV. And he just flexed his badge.
Yeah, so
things like what?
Yeah, that's a fact. So things like that, they probably should have like, you know, try to cover a little bit. It doesn't take but 5 seconds to make something.
So to make it a little more dramatic.
So it was a little lazy, but you know, all in all, it's and then also the Olive Garden thing is a running joke. Yo, Olive Garden's about to get a whole lot of freaking what do you call it?
They gonna get a lot of customer service.
Yeah, a lot of activity. They're gonna get a lot of, you know, because this movie had plenty of Olive Garden advertisements all throughout the movie.
Yeah, maybe they,
you know what I'm saying?
Big donation.
Yeah.
But what saved it for me, what made me like the movie, was the ending scenes. So definitely stay for. There's 2 scenes at the end to where it's. I'm gonna see part 2 based on what I've seen. So hopefully, like this is just the 1, and then 2 just blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
And we've had that before. The 1 was like, oh, okay, and then 2 made you like 1 better.
Yeah.
So maybe this is one of those things because it is like 2 kind of like the lead after credit scenes that you would enjoy if you're a fan, to make the world feel a little bit better.
Yeah, basically the second opening scene definitely opens up the world that we saw, makes it look a little bit bigger, because at first it's very vague what's really going on in Sonic's world, and eventually, and why he came to Earth, and then eventually they kind of open it up with that ending scene. So it definitely makes you want to go see a sequel for this film. And you can expect it to be bigger and better. And also Jim Carrey's end credit scene was also really, really good, because you got to see him become vintage Robotnik, like insane vintage Robotnik.
You don't see him as Robotnik, but as the character develops in the story, you need that scene to kind of hold it in. So so definitely, man, just go check it out. Yeah. I mean, if you would say a Sonic fan, just watch it.
Yeah, for Sonic fans, watch this movie.
That way we just get a second film so they can just reel in. So we're gonna go right now to the bro rating. Right, what you got?
This is how we do our bro ratings here. We go. Our first category is the story and the overall flow of the film. The second is the score. The third category is the cinematography and the special effects. The fourth is acting, and the fifth is directing. My score is gonna be an 8 for overall flow and story, a 5 for score. Honestly, the 5 is because it wasn't nothing memorable about this score of this movie. I like stuff like, you know, Hans Zimmer, and like even like some bad movies still have some great scores. This movie had nothing memorable. Cinematography and special effects, there's some great scenes, especially the chase scene with Dr. Robotnik and Sonic. And I'm saying at the end, it was beautifully done. I think that they did a great job. They put some really, really good work into that shit, man. And the acting, listen, the actors, to me, they did what they were supposed to do. They knew they were making a cookie cutter film, a simple film, and all they had to do was make us like the characters and care about the characters and laugh at the characters. And they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? So, mind you, this is Jim Carrey, James Marsden, Tika Sumpter. They're all good actors. I've seen them in all different types of stuff. Tika Sumpter, she's beautiful. She's bad as I don't know what. I watch anything with her in it. And last is directing. To be honest, I think Mr. Fowler did a good job for his first big movie. I think he did a good job. He made a video game adaptation worth watching. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of those. I'll tell you right now. You count 10, you're gonna count this movie for sure, because there's not a lot of good ones. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, my rating is a 40%.
All right, so I'll take it over from here. Story, I got a 5 because, like I said, there's some things I don't understand about the story. The score was a 5 because you know, I'm a producer. I didn't get drawn in, and that's like one of the things I really look for.
Yeah,
is the score.
Yeah, if he could have went lower, he would have went lower.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, cause that's what he does.
That's what my ear goes
yeah,
to. You know what I'm saying? And the special effects is something that I did love in the film, so I'm gonna give that a 9. That's a strong 9.
Yes, definitely strong.
Between the acting and directing, these are both 6s for me, and just mainly because, I mean, you can't do nothing about your script though. You know what I mean? But I didn't laugh as much as Mo did and stuff like that. It wasn't feeling funny to me. I was getting more frustrated as the story was going on. So overall, I give it a 32, which together that gives us a
72%
bro rating, man.
bro rating, cuz.
Word. So that's our rating for the film.
Yeah.
If you like it, then let us know what you thought about the movie, because it's, like I said, it's a good family film. You a Sonic fan, you're gonna like that Sonic has his own movie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and you're gonna also like that Jim Carrey's back in full effect. All right, he's out there in the streets. There's a one part when he's like in his lab doing his laboratory thing, and then he just starts like he's dancing to this
That
song.
was funny.
Yo, that shit is the funniest shit in the whole entire movie.
That was a good. That was a good scene. In the
You gonna be in tears. I know I was in tears. I was like, yo, shit was vintage Jim Carrey. You don't even understand how that makes me feel.
Word, man. So definitely, yo, this is our review. Make sure you follow us on all the social media. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? This is Live from Planit, bro.
And comment below, please. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts on this movie. You know what I'm saying? Comment below. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. We out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And can't hold on much longer. But I can never let go. That's
for the Dreamcast,
That's for the
man.
Dreamcast Sonic Adventure. That was my shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. What to do.
Alright, yo. Let us know, yo. Tune in next time when we got like some more reviews and more stuff on our channel. And peace. Salute.